Trigger warnings for bullying and suicide. This is a story about a young woman who always felt weird and different and struggled with things that some of her intellectual peers took for granted. She wasn't sure why. When her first child was 14, he was extremely anxious, and he was referred to a psychiatrist who identified the underlying cause of his anxiety. Other than bullying, he was autistic. She realised she was as well, and they both went through the diagnostic process. When she was diagnosed autistic first, she responded to that with great enthusiasm and a new spring in her step. Finally, there was a concrete reason, a mitigation, for why she struggled with things that her peers took for granted, why she was cycling through depression and anxiety and not getting ahead in her career like people might have thought she would. Finally, she could breathe and be who she was. She became quite a happy, flappy, Pollyanna neurodiversity advocate, really preaching about the virtues of including neurodivergent people in the workforce and in society. Her son Iggy, still being bullied, still highly anxious, it landed a little bit differently with him. They did talk about it together. The first April after her diagnosis, she did 3 presentations about neurodiversity and inclusion in the workplace, all happy, clappy, really enthusiastic. The Friday of that week, her teenage son ended his own life. That sure makes you rethink the Pollyanna neurodiversity advocate stance. So she now is not quite so unreservedly positive. There's always a but and a what if and a however in her advocacy. Yes, great, appreciate neurodivergent people in the workplace, but please don't put people in situations where they haven't got psychological safety, where they're not protected from bullying, where they're not getting the support they need. Psychological safety comes first. Please don't actively promote job opportunities for neurodivergent staff unless you're happy to help them thrive in the workplace and make sure that they've got all the support they need. They really need a lot of nurturing. With the right support and understanding, neurodivergent workers can add tremendous value and really be loyal assets for a long time. But please don't bring them on board with inclusive recruitment and onboarding practices and then leave them to struggle. Thank you.